Hello, everybody. I wanted to make sure that everybody got a little bit of time to get in here before I started chit-chatting right away. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These are general messages. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. New moon energy. All right. What up, Steven? Holy crap, a lot of you just got here. All right, Aries energy. 9th house, Uranus. It's almost like could be unexpected or sudden events regarding an emperor or regarding your emperor status. First house doesn't always mean emperor. Aries is your personality, yourself, where you come from, who you are. 9th house, higher education. You're just a shook one. Mob Deep came in hard today with Shook Ones Part 1. Ooh. You're not a crook, son. You're just a shook one. Ooh, okay. 3 of Swords. Oh, Ace of Swords, Sun on the bottom of the deck. Lovers in reverse. Okay. Wow. Okay. So with this 3 of Swords with the Tower and the Ace of Swords, shook. Like all I can hear is shook ones. And this is like, this would shake somebody, obviously. The 3 of Swords in somebody's heart with the Tower. So it's like somebody's heart suddenly breaks. Somebody's heart finally snaps. And it's the truth, though, because then the Ace of Swords is right there after. they have to take 2 swords away, which is the 2 of swords, which is them blocking themselves, blocking their heart. And I'm guessing I kind of know why here, because we have the sun, which is good, because that kind of makes a sad story a little bit brighter. But then we have this Lovers in reverse, this Queen of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands, and then the 4 of Wands. And I heard this analogy last night about a guy being with a girl, and I don't know why he was with her, but you know when sometimes you just get with people, you just stay with people? It was kind of one of those situations until she got pregnant. And then once she got pregnant, it was like it shook him, because then he realized how serious the situation was, and he needed to either shit or get off the pot. Like, he had to make a decision because she was going to have a baby on the whole thing. Okay. So with this 4 of Wands, I'm getting that situation coming in my head again, where he has to make a decision, 2 of Wands, that regards a Queen of Wands, which is his lover. Okay, but it's a lover in reverse, because it wasn't really a relationship that this person wanted to be in. Okay, he's upright, but she's in reverse, which put the whole relationship in reverse. So now he didn't want to be there anymore. He wants something more successful than maybe this Queen in reverse. Okay, so then there's something that's blocking his heart. So then he realizes, okay, well, if I didn't want to have this, and the baby's just an analogy, use it if it resonates. If I don't want to have a baby with this person and lock myself down, then I'm going to have to take a look at my heart to see what's blocking me. Because if he really didn't give a shit, he would just have the kid with the woman and just live his life out. Because some people just don't care. They just want a family around them. They just want kids around them. They just want somebody that loves them. And then they can be fine for the rest of their lives. Other people, okay, if they're not systematically controlled by something, then suddenly being forced to stay in something that they really don't even want to be in, okay, it would force them to finally look at the truth to why they were in the relationship to begin with. And I think with the Ace of Swords, I think this person wants to know the truth of why they've been hiding back or holding back. But it's going to take a tower. They're going to have to get out of their comfort zone. They have to get out of their shell. 8 of Wands. They got it. Yeah. See, they have to, they're planted somewhere. Okay. And they need to get their butt moving. They need to go for what they want. Sitting around is not going to get it growing, right? Their time of sitting is done. They need to get moving now. And that's the truth. And maybe that's why the horse, I mean, we are in the year of the horse now, okay? So maybe that's why the horse is there, because now this energy, whoever this person is, can get on the back of the chariot's back and allow the universe to bring them where they need to go. Something, I don't know. Yeah, see, 4 of Swords in reverse, or 4 of Swords in reverse. That's somebody standing in front of a wall, you know, like this person has a wall up, and because it's in reverse, I feel like they are learning that they have to take this wall down. Okay, whatever their heart, it's attached to their heart. Okay, and they have to trust somebody to tell them the truth. Oh my God, I told you the 2 of Swords is right there. The 2 of Swords with the Ace of Swords equals this 3 of Swords. Okay, you see how they're blocking themselves from the truth. I fucking knew it. And there it is. There's your affirmation. Somebody's been blocking themselves. 8 of Swords, because they won't speak. They have to tell the truth. And when they tell the truth, it's going to release. It's almost like once they tell the truth, the reason why they haven't said anything is they're guarding themselves. Okay. I don't think they've told anybody about what has hurt them. This obviously a very secretive person, very, yeah, just some reason did not talk about this. They're all tongue-tied. 8 of Swords. They have not talked about this 3 of Swords. And I'm telling you, there's the Emperor. So there's Aries energy. I knew there was an Emperor. 6 of Swords. So now they're realizing that they have to move forward. Obviously, this 3 of Swords is really holding this person back. Okay, because they're so defensive of their heart. And I don't know if they've been like waiting around for somebody to kind of like bring them back to life or something, you know, something like that. And maybe that's where the Sun is, why the Sun is here. So then this Emperor can move forward. Okay, anything else? What about this Uranus energy? What's going on with this Uranus energy? Queen of Swords upright, King of Swords in reverse. Looks like somebody's lying and somebody is telling the truth. Or it's perhaps this person cannot speak in their masculine about the truth. They have to step into their feminine energy to say the truth. Okay, so somebody might have to tell you something. And like with the Queen, if they have to step out of their masculine and step into their feminine, the masculine, you know, the masculine King of Swords, if this is involving somebody, the masculine might be too like straight edged about it. Whereas the feminine energy will address the truth, acknowledge the truth, and kind of just let it be. Okay, so maybe it's their approach has to be, or like maybe you have a secret and a half to drop on somebody. They're really asking you to like do it gently. This is definitely not an aggressive conversation. Yeah, see, there's something, there's Aquarius and Libra that just showed up. So that's Aquarius twice, with somebody's shadow side. So is that the devil? Yeah, I think that's the devil. The shadow side is the devil. Like I said, I don't know what this person is hiding in their heart, but it's attached to their shadow. And you know what's so creepy? So I moved into this new place, and when I'm in my room at a certain angle, there's like this huge window in the living room, and I guess I can see shadows walking by, and I caught this one shadow, and I swear to God, I thought there was a shadow in the house that I had to realize it was a reflection from the road. But then, fucking being connected, all of a sudden I start going like way deeper than just what is a shadow. And I was like, if you think about it, so like when you're walking, sometimes where like you can make your shadow go like 30 feet high, like 30 feet long, right? Depending on the angle of the sun. So my mind is going and I'm like, a shadow is so dangerous, right? It's almost like the dark side of you. And it can get into people's houses. Okay, so there's this one X-Files episode where this guy's shadow kills you. Okay, flat dead. Like, I don't know. Like, I think you just like disintegrate into the floor or something like that. I haven't watched it for a while, but I think you just disintegrate into the floor. And I'm getting that, which is even more terrifying to my original theory of what a shadow is. So thank you, Spirit. So now I'm getting that, and I'm just like, somebody's shadow was in my house. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Danny. Okay. The shadow was in my fucking house. And then I'm realizing these people are walking by and all of their shadows are reflecting into my house. And I'm like, I don't know how to handle it. Like, I'm just like, I'm seeing these shadows now so different. Because I don't have anything hidden in my shadow. Okay. I've done so much work with triggers, getting triggered, subconscious situations and events that have happened that I've deemed unavailable in my psyche and all this shit. Like, I've done massive work to make sure. And obviously things are still going to come out. Nobody's perfect. But when you do that much work on yourself and then the last thing you see the shadow, and I'm like, okay, because I don't believe I have anything hiding in my shadow, but the reflection of somebody's shadow going into my house, I'm thinking like, how many people's shadows cross me? And it's weird because like lights, like artificial light doesn't give off a shadow the way that the sun does. I don't know, and the sun is here. So are you making somebody see something because of your light? Could be something like that. So you stayed with people that you couldn't actually attach with or grow with because somebody's known that they have this weird thing in the shadow. Okay, so I was wondering, so I sat and watched Practical Magic last night because I'm trying to like do magic right now. I'm trying to do a lot of magic. And so I'm like, okay, well, let's put on Practical Magic and watch my bitches for fucking an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm watching it and I'm noticing that, oh man, what was I? Fuck, oh my God, I was going to say, shit, am I allowed to say it? Am I allowed to say it? Maybe I'm not allowed to say it. Because I lost it instantly. Oh yeah, the curse. Oh my God, the curse. That's right. They talk about the curse. The family curse that the witch put on every Owens woman, okay? And I recently know that a curse was put on me. And so much so that it's come through multiple tarot readers that I watch. It came through a personal reading that I got. It came through my own personal readings that I got. I did a reading for the guy that I know the curse got put on, and it came through loud and clear. And, the thing with curses, the thing that's fucked up about people that put curses on people is if somebody takes something away from you that you actively want, okay, and it just suddenly gets taken from you, then what will most likely happen is you'll most likely turn to hate. You will hate it because somehow you just lost something that you really worked hard to get, and now suddenly it's gone. So sometimes you'll turn towards hatred because that'll be the easiest way to get over it. Well, I fucking hate it anyway, so fine, be gone. When really your body's like, oh my God, like what the fuck just happened? But if you can't get it back, then there's no sense of even thinking anything could have possibly happened because you're never going to get it back. And the guy that I lost, like, parked it with another chick, moved in with her and everything. What the fuck? What do you do? What do you do? I don't know what you do. I just laid down and died. Okay. I didn't date anybody after that. I fucking got all fucked up about it. I did not know what happened. I got so manipulated by so many people all at once. Okay. That like I shut down. Like when that shit happens, like you'll just shut down, but there's no closure with him. Like there's no closure. Like that's I dedicated, like, you know, when you want something and then it's gone. And so it's taken me like, you know, 5 or 6 years to figure out that I actually really liked it. And I didn't realize that because again, and that's the same, like I had to forfeit my car a couple years ago. And then I was so angry at my car that instead of going, okay, well, what just happened in my life that now I can't pay for this car? I just gave it up and said, well, fuck it. The car's a piece of shit anyways. I wanted that car so bad, but something convinced me that I couldn't have it anymore. I think something put a really nasty spell on this car that I had for a while that I only got because the car before that burnt down on me. So I had to get a car, and then this car was the only one available. And then somebody put a spell on it right away as if I didn't deserve that car. So I've had a lot of like envious bitches around me that have seen me with things and taken them away from me. And I don't know if they just are jealous of the fact that somebody has something that they want, or if it was particularly because I had it. And because you know that there will be people that take things away from you just because they know you have it. It's not like they want it. Okay? They just don't want you to have it. And then I know this one chick that was a part of the curse, okay? And I swear to God, so the guy that I ended up losing to witchcraft went out with a different chick, and okay, just say that she's the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, just for stories wise. He ended up with this chick I kind of knew he didn't like, but I was like, well, I can't, you know, whatever, you make your own bed, be with her. I'm not one to chase dudes around. I can't chase people around. You make a decision, fine, go. I don't know what to do. Okay. And, so I saw them in this dream that I had last night, the guy with one of the girls that I feel like was responsible for the black magic. And I'm pretty sure this chick is a witch. She gets into people's heads, and he was on a walk by himself. I don't know how I saw this, and I don't know what the fuck I saw it through, maybe a bird or something. And he's talking to himself because there's nobody there with him, but he is talking about how unhappy he is with this girl. And then he's getting this response from the witch that keeps saying, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. This is the way relationships are. People, you know, get in relationships and don't like each other, and you'll like her next week. You're fine. It kept telling him that he was fine, which is a very narcissistic response to somebody telling you that they're unhappy, right? Saying that you're unhappy and then to get a response from your friend or from a witch in your head that says you're fine, everybody goes through this, you're fine, it means that nobody gave a shit about what he actually wanted, which helps with the vision where I was like, okay, well, if you put him in a relationship that he didn't really want and you told him that he had to stay in it, again, it's like how abusive is that, where, I mean, that's what your parents did to you, right? That's what your friends did to you. Any situation that you didn't want to go in, they tell you have to do it anyways, right? So it embarked on some type of like weird childhood trauma that was even inside of him in the vision, because to keep telling somebody that they're okay when they're voicing to you that they're not okay is that's not somebody who loves you. That's not somebody who cares about you. That's somebody who just wants you to shut up and go away. And one of the witches actually, and the one that I saw that was talking to him through some weird vision, she has a schizophrenic brother, a very like sick brother. And my sister was hanging out with her one day and her brother called and her brother was like having a meltdown and he was having like an anxiety attack. And she was talking to him like that. She was going, you're fine. You're fine. Nothing's wrong with you. You're not having a panic attack. You're just exerting yourself. All this like, and once my sister watched that conversation, knowing how sick her brother really is, like in real life, she really couldn't hang out with her again. Just by her telling me that story, I thought like, oh my God, like that's the way that she is, the you're fine aspect of life. Like, no, her brother was not fine. Nobody like, I just don't understand looking at somebody that is in serious pain and just saying you're fine. You can find your way through this. You're fine. Nobody's going to help you, because obviously the witchcraft was so bad that she was in his head. And I know that she was in his head because she was in my head. And if I could hear her and I saw the vision where she could hear him, I don't know if he could hear her, but she could hear him. And that was the alarming part of it, because he was reaching out for help and nobody was answering him. And it felt like, wow, okay, this is witchcraft. Like, this is a part of witchcraft. This is what they'll do, right? And that's how the witches get into your head. If you have a plan to do something, like especially if you work at home or something, these witches, if they don't want you to do something, they'll try to throw you off. You'll have a plan to do something, and then you'll hear them in the back of your head say like, no. You don't need to do that. Don't do that right now. Go and celebrate yourself. Go and do something instead of work and do something with yourself. They'll throw you off. And that's why it's very important to almost like stick to a schedule and try not to flop on yourself. You know, like if you say that you want to do something, try to do it. Try not to let anything throw you off. And if things start to try to throw you off, sometimes you're lined up with divine timing. So that'll be like little weird things, you know, before you get in your car and go, because the universe wants to line you up so that nothing happens, obviously. But then there's those other times where you go out and you're kind of forcing it. So the universe tells you to kind of pull it back because you're exerting your energy too much and you need to pull it back. It's something like that where if you want to do something, stay on your schedule. Okay? When people try to start throwing you off, you know there could be a little bit of manipulation there. Okay? Especially if everybody knows what time it is, stick to it. Okay, because the manipulation can be part of somebody's sabotage plan to throw you off, right? Like, no, don't do it this day. Do it another day. Oh, but you plan to do it this day, but we're not going to, that's okay. Even though you plan for a week to do it this day, just do it next week, right? Try not to flop on yourself to see if this is something that you're a part of, because there could be something that some type of energetic person decided to wield away from you. Okay, so then you got mixed up with the wrong energy. Right? Lovers in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Nobody wants that shit. Okay, I can tell you a fucking Queen of Wands in reverse. A Queen of Wands in general is hard to deal with, but in reverse, holy fuck, that's a bitch. Even a King of Wands in reverse. Okay, they're fired up, they're angry, they want to fight people, they think they're tough. Okay, it's such a bleh. It's the opposite energy of like what people would truly want to be with if that's what they were being energetically driven towards. Okay, so I don't really know what this is about, but it's something with the Uranus energy. There's energy that's changing, okay? And it's changing quick. And with the 9th house, where is that? Higher education, long journeys. You know, I like the long journey aspect of it because with the 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, kind of seems like somebody, and then King of Swords in reverse, somebody's having a hard time accepting the truth and moving on from it. Okay. But with Uranus energy, I'm kind of thinking they're going to get over it. Okay, like, yeah, what the fuck? Something's behind me? Ain't nobody standing behind me? Are you blind? Somebody's standing there? The fuck? See, you know, people just try to write shit, Danny, so I get thrown off. Right? So that's why I have a moderator. Because you'll answer the stupid questions for me. What is going on with my hair? Oh my gosh. Tell me how I haven't been having a shower in the morning and a bath in the afternoon. I'm really taking advantage of this having a bathtub thing. Stupid joke. Oh, you see shadows in your room? Yeah, I guess there are, but it's just so much more faint than what the sun does. Like, you know what the sun does. No, you can't do super chat here. Honestly, very shortly with the super chat. I have to change my address and do a bunch of shit for YouTube. Oh my God. I have to do so much. Oh my gosh. Once the apartment all finishes, then I have to do all of the adult things like change my license and change my mailing address. I have to go get glasses because this meth head stole my other glasses. And I have to get YouTube set up. I have to get my Instagram turned back on. There's like so much shit I have to do, you know, in the next 6 months. I'll get it all done. I'm giving myself some mad time. I don't know why, but I need some time. All right. Okay, people, intermission. I have to go fill my iced tea. I will be right back. All right, people. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to do one more message, and then that's probably going to be, whoa! Why is it so red? Oh, my God. Oh, I'm just going to have to deal with that now. Jesus. Actually, it's really nice on my eyes, but you guys, I look like a freak show. Does that help? Oh, gosh. Does that help it not be so intensely red? Not really. Okay, well, red rum, everybody. Here we go. Oh, God. Thank you for liking the video. Attraction. Knight of Cups. Romance. Flirtation. All right, I don't know if maybe you're like making food online or if you're like showing off your mad skills. Somebody might be attracted to you, like biting their fucking bottom lip, attracted to you. All right. Look at this. It's a possibility that I've never seen this card, or Two of Cups. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that card before. It might not have been pulled yet. All right. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Overcoming jealousy. Making risky decisions at work. Huh. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe somebody's going to take you out? Like spend some money on you? Wouldn't that be nice? He's just saying hi to everybody again, Steven? Okay. Oh, you had to leave and come back, right? Okay. Steven always does that. He always makes sure everybody knows that he's back. Okay, here's the Chariot. Taking decisive action in love. Asserting control over your romantic life. High ambitions. Determination to achieve success with the Ace of Wands. Excitement and passion in your love life, flirtation, romance, strong attraction. My God, it says romance quite a fucking bit here. Okay, it might say it like at least 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, so there's definitely attraction in the air. Ooh, it's probably with all this new spring energy. Pheromones, pheromones. 777. This came up. I'm pretty sure on my Instagram, not yesterday, the day before, it was 777 lined up. All right. And then defeat in reverse, healing from the past, attempting to rebuild a relationship, avoiding financial ruin. With 777, I'd hope. Financially secure partner. Okay, like with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, like I feel like whoever this person is definitely has, I mean, I'm not going to say they're rich. I don't even know what that means anymore. Okay. But they have like money coming in. They're pretty secure they're pretty financially secure for themselves. Okay. If somebody was wondering, hey, I cut the deck to the King of Wands. Look at this guy. Woo-wee. Charismatic. Taking the initiative in love. See? Okay. Follow your path. Turn the page. Okay, so it's almost like Ace of Pentacles? No fucking way. And there's strength, Leo energy. Okay, so definitely some nice energy coming in at the end here. That's a pretty beautiful seed, if I've ever seen one. Okay, so follow your path. So this person, honestly, what I'm getting to is you know, just keep doing what you're doing. Wherever this person is, they will find you. They will get in touch with you. You know what I mean? If you see them, they will come up to you. Hermit. Whoever this is, they are hiding. There's the moon in reverse, but they are ready to come out. Ooh, there's the Emperor hiding behind fantasy in reverse. There's the devil. Okay, so this king or this emperor, this king, emperor, hermit energy, there's a possibility that somebody might feel as if they're going to be too attracted to somebody. All right, like they're not going to be able to hold back. You know, like the devil's going to take them over. But the thing is that as they think about the devil, they're sitting in emperor energy. And to me, that makes it seem like, you know that saying, if you say that something's too good to be true, it probably isn't. I'm getting that scenario where this person, or you might think like this is too good to be true, or like the situation's too good to be true. This looks too good. This is too good. Try not to think that, like, honestly, because you do deserve things in your life. And, you know, you might get a new car or something. Just be like, I don't think I deserve this. This is too nice. You deserve it. Okay, if you get offered something, it gets dropped off on your fucking doorstep that you asked the universe for, and suddenly it's there for a reason. Don't slam the door. Like my sister, oh my God, the other day, one of her clients went to hand her $100 because he knew that he just wanted to help her. And she said no. And of course, she's modest. She would say no. So she fought him a little bit. And then he goes, okay, well, 50-50, split it with the other chick that you're working with then. And she took it. And she came home and she was like, you know, he tried to give me $100 and I couldn't take it. And I was like, Courtney, the fuck is wrong with you? And then she's like, well, and I'm like, I know. It's easy for me to say, just take it. I probably wouldn't have been able to either. That's the thing. I don't just take money that's handed to me like that. It's weird. All right, are you going to automatically think like, I don't want it? You know, like there's this one time this man won a bunch of money where I was working. It was like $1,200. I had to count out $1,200 for him. And I had the busiest fucking restaurant of my life. I was working by myself, and he hands me $400. And I'm like, no. And he's like, I have to give you something. And I was like, 400? And he's like, girl, you're working your ass off in this bar right now. And I really was. Like, I really was. Well, my manager was watching me on a camera, like 100 feet away. Oh my God. I almost cried that night. I was so busy and I was running so much. And my manager's just sitting, her fat ass, just watch. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Just hands me $400. And after that, I was like, I'm okay with getting stripper money. Like, I'm okay with this. Hand it over. You know, like, it was just something that had to click, that I was deserving of it. And no, I did not have to take my clothes off. I did not have to give him any special time. He was on the fucking lottery machines. You were not allowed to talk to them when they're on there. Okay, I brought him like 12 wings. I brought him a pound of wings. That's about as much as I did. And I handed him his money, which he just allowed me to walk around with for a while. Clearly, he didn't even care. Oh, and then he had to come with his girlfriend. Oh, man, that was really awkward, because then he wanted to tip me more money, and she was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, because I can't tip that much with my girlfriend here. And I'm like, no, you can't. Okay, so let me just say, I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're going to get a good tip. What is your problem? Danny, it's awkward. Okay? I can take money from people, but when they, hand me a excessive tip, I'm not the kind of person that's just like, thank you, and puts it in my purse. Like, I'm going to question it. Okay. This one guy, at this one restaurant I worked at, oh my gosh, that's right. This old man, he worked the debit machine and he tipped me like $2,500. And I can't even believe the debit machine let him do it. And I think he was trying to give me 25%, and he wrote out 2,500. I don't know what he did, but it went through. And he left right away, and I ran down that goddamn road. I was working downtown. I ran down that road, and I was like, sir, there is no way that I can accept this. And his daughter looked at it, and he looked at it, and he's like, that's how much I gave you? And I'm like, oh my God, see, I knew it. Like, my boss was like, well, what if you meant to give you that? I'm like, you asshole. Like, I can tell you this right now. He's like 85 years old. He did not mean to give me this. And no, he didn't. Okay. So, like, trust me, I've been in the game for a long time. And it's just weird. It's just because you think that maybe they didn't mean to, right? Like, not everybody means to tip that much. And some people do. It's weird. It's weird, Danny. Don't knock it until you're in it. Honestly, I'm not one of those people. I can't just take somebody's money. It would be unethical. It's weird. I don't steal money, and I don't let people just throw it at me either. I don't know. It's a weird thing with money, but I'm going to let the universe just throw it at me. I'm just going to take it all in. Just take it. Just bathe in money, because I need a lot of it. All right? Make it rain, bitches. Make it rain. I gotta go see the dentist. I'm just kidding. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more reading. That was pretty quick, so keep liking the video, people. 7 likes isn't enough, but I appreciate it. YouTube thinks I suck, and like, we gotta show them I don't suck. All right, we gotta get this channel, everybody talking about Whitney Moonshine all around the world. I want to see stickers with Whitney Moonshine on them. I'm just kidding. I was watching the Zodiac. I want to see a bunch of people wearing my sticker. Oh my God. Arthur Lee Allen, people. Is he guilty or is he innocent? I think he did it. But that's just me. He's dead now, so we'll never really find out, right? But when I die, I'm going straight to Arthur Lee Allen, and I'm going to ask him if he did it. And I'm going to look around for Kurt Cobain, because I'm pretty sure he's not dead. And if he's not dead, I know I was right. Because I'm pretty sure he's the lead singer of Weezer. But we're not talking about conspiracy theories right now, okay? What's going on, Danny? It's a Cinderella complex. Great. You know, all those fucking Cinderella bullshit stories are all fucked up disorders. So apparently I'm Cinderella? Cinder-fucking-rella, eh? Great. The bitch who just cleans all day. That's all I do, too, is clean. Like, I clean my floors 3 times today. Because these fucking new floors are so weirdly... There's nowhere to put the dirt! I need to get some rugs. I'm just sweeping and vacuuming, sweeping and vacuuming, sweeping and vacuuming, and I just don't know when it's gonna end. I am Cinda-fucking-rella. Oh my God. I should have put that together. Okay. All right, people, last reading. All right, who's this? You do other people readings, goddess? What? You have an evil stepmother. I do! Oh my God, that's Cinda-fucking-rella too! The evil stepmother! Oh my God! As you can see, I don't really watch Disney movies. We do questions on Sunday for the crowd. Okay, last message, general message. Take it if it resonates. People, Cinda-fucking-rella. Oh my God. I'm going to have dreams about that tonight. Ooh, this is a nasty reading. Like, remember how I said I haven't changed my address and stuff? I'm pretty sure it's because I don't want my landlord to know, like my previous landlord. I don't want him to know where I just moved because he has somebody in the police force that has fucked with Courtney and I before. So I don't want him to know where I am. So I haven't changed my address yet. And something, I might not even change my address. I might just get a P.O. box. Really? Am I going to do that again? Anyways, so the reason why I'm saying this is because there's home invasion. Somebody wants you gone with wrath and messages from the other side. So, and then I saw watch behind your back. There's some attack that's about to happen, possibly in somebody's house. Okay. Or they're like, because I wrote down ears everywhere, which makes me think that somebody has heard them talking about wanting to hurt you. And just before I moved, I was getting warnings from Spirit basically every day that something was going to happen. My previous landlord was like really scuzzy scumlord kind of dude. Really enjoys fucking people over, robbing people. I mean, you name it. Like I gave him rent for 2.5 years straight, never fucked him over once. And he thinks I owe him something right now. And I don't know, like I gave him first and last, like I said, I didn't even live in my last month. So technically he just got $1,600 for free. And he still thinks I owe him something. And I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if he is ever going to do anything. I also know that he's half retarded. So some of the things that he says he's going to do, he just does it because he's so used to threatening people. He's like 5'5", 120 pounds. I mean, threatening is basically all the guy has. So I don't know if he's just threatening me or if he wants to take me to court for the way that I left the apartment. And I didn't even, all I did was leave like my garbage. Like there's nothing in the apartment. Like I don't understand what the fuck he thinks he could take me over to court with, which I'm not worried about. He did a lot of very illegal things. So if he thinks he's taking me to court, that could turn around on him, which I don't think he's ever going to do. I mean, he's a drug dealer. Drug dealers generally don't take people to court. Okay. But there is this like move where he does think that he is superior in some way to people. So I just have this feeling that he's not gone. Even though I'm gone, I don't necessarily know he is. And that's the thing with one-sided relationships. Like you could walk away and you don't know who's still stage 5 clinging your ass and driving by or watching you or some shit. Okay. You have to be really careful because I mean, he's like a fucking 70-year-old man. Like I don't understand how he's still so vindictive and still so angry like he is. I mean, it's almost like he's just getting worse as he gets older. So if you think that the older somebody is, the better they are, it's most likely the opposite. The older they are, the fucking worse they're at. Okay. So I don't know. Obviously, it's just an analogy of why I'm being told to warn you about something. But with wrath here, it makes it seem like somebody wants to do something to you. I don't know what that means, Danny. So I'm not sure exactly. Look at this 12th house of endings, terminated, and look at prophecy. Property and loss, 10 of wands. See what I mean? Something's going on behind your back. I am very certain, okay? And then there's the broken record, like somebody wants to break in. Now, because it's an analogy, yes, it could be somebody wants to break into your house, but it could also be somebody wants to break into your mind. Okay, they want to break into your body. They want to break into your car. They want to break into your phone. Okay, they want to break into something. Okay, and now I'm getting panic room. You know what? In panic room, they get into the house and they think that the house is vacant. They don't realize that she's already moved in and they can't leave and come back because she would have amped up security by then. So they can't leave and come back. Okay. So it's basically like this. If you're getting warnings about something, like to cleanse yourself, protect yourself, lock your doors, if all of a sudden you get this like weird feeling in the middle of the day that something's going on in your apartment and you want to go home, fucking go home. Leave work for the day. Tell them something happened. I don't give a fuck. Something is happening. And it's not just your intuition. That's the thing is the thing with intuition. And one thing you got to remember is there's no more close calls. Okay. When you listen to spirit, if spirit tells you to back off, you back off so that nothing happens. There's no more, well, we'll just wait and find out. We'll wait and see. When you start working with spirit, that whole we'll wait and see thing kind of goes out the door. Okay. Because they'll tell you flat out if something's happening or if something's not. Like there's been times where, especially at the end before we moved, where like my sister and I, if we both got the day off, we'll usually go into town, like go into the city and for like different things that we have to do and stuff. And one of the last times my sister wanted to go into the city and we were getting ready. And all of a sudden I just got this like huge wave over me. And I was like, I can't leave the house. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I don't know. There's something happening. And like we had a camera, obviously we have a camera, like we can turn it on, doesn't matter. But I was like, the camera is not going to stop the property damage that they could do if I don't realize that they're doing it at the time they're doing it. Like, I mean, because a ring cam is only good if you're fucking staring at your phone to watch and see if it goes off. If you're not looking at your phone, that shit can be going off and you have no idea, right? So I was like, you can go. I told her, like, you can go to the city and get whatever, we need and then come back. I'm like, but I just feel like right now to stay home. And she was like, fuck it. Like, she took it as a prophecy right away. She's like, whenever I get like that, she never second guesses it. She'll never go. Unless I say like, okay, one of us can leave, but one of us has to stay home. She never questions it ever. Because at the same time, she's also got different things that have happened where she's like, well, fuck it. I don't really like, especially if I ask her to go somewhere and she doesn't want to go, she'll like kind of give me this weird answer, or she'll like delay the answer a bit. And I'll be like, I know you don't want to go. And she'll be like, well, it's not that. And I'm like, no, I know you don't want to go. And if she doesn't want to go somewhere, it just depends why. If she doesn't want to go because she's being lazy, fine, I'll go. I don't really care. But if she doesn't want to go because she's not feeling right about it, I won't go either. I don't fuck around. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Danny. My snake? I don't know what you're talking about, Danny. I'm in channel mode right now. I am sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about. You know that I say things. I don't remember what I say. If anybody, okay, when I am channeling and I'm talking, okay, I have no idea what I'm saying. And I have said that multiple times, but like maybe I just need to say it again. I don't know what I'm talking about because my mind is turned off. I had to have my mind turned off so then the channel station can come right through like water and right out my mouth and just leave me. So I can't think about anything. I just have to throw it all out. Is that why you think I didn't leave the house? I'm more like so overprotective of them. It's retarded. But is that why I didn't leave the house? I don't know why I didn't leave the house that day. I get over it pretty quick. Like if Spirit says nope, I'm like, okay, shutting it down, bitches. I don't know why, but I don't question it. Like, was he going to do something to my snakes? Like, are you getting that he was going to break into my house? Because honestly, I've had some fucking nightmares about something that was going to happen to my room. Yeah. And I have a feeling that this house, the house that I just moved from, I have a feeling it's going to burn down. And specifically my bedroom. Something about my bedroom in specific, I'm pretty sure, is going to burn. So I had to like emergency get my sister out of that house. It was weird. Like there was no waiting. There was no second guessing. It was like, we had to go. Like I said, this apartment wasn't even ready. And it's almost like the lady, the property manager, knew I needed somewhere to live and shoved us in this apartment before it was even ready. And I don't know. I won't, honestly, it was so weird. Once I left the house, I had to go back like 7 or 8 different times to move that day. But once I left, I couldn't go back. I still had things that I had to go and pick up, and I did not go back. I won't even drive down the road. I'll go around it. I don't want to look at the house. I don't want to cross the house. I don't see the house. I don't know what the fuck I was in, what kind of spell I was in to fucking be living there. But holy shit, I won't even drive by it. So I don't know. So look at yes. I just cut the deck to yes. So that is an affirmation for somebody right there. And then look at allure. Okay, lure you into something. And then on the bottom of the deck was they have an accomplice. And that's the thing about my old landlord. He had accomplices. He had, for one, he was like mixed up with this biker gang. And he had different people that did things for him. And he told me, like, he's had people robbed. He's had tenants kicked out while they were gone. He just calls his friends up and he pays his friends and they evict whoever the fuck he wants. Like, he just scared the shit out of me. Like, the things that this guy talked about that he did to people, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was fucking terrified of him. Like, even though he was a little fucking piece of shit little wanker, I was more worried about his friends. And that's the thing, is like, is he going to come here and do anything? No, but maybe would one of his friends? I don't know. I never did anything to him. I didn't steal from him. I paid my rent, so I don't even know why somebody would come after me. But if maybe I got the warnings, again, because like spirit warns me and I don't cross that line. I don't go like, okay, well, we'll just see what happens. If spirit tells me something and it's a warning and I pull my cards and I'm getting that it's a warning, like I was losing sleep. I was up all night. I was roaming the apartment thinking that they were going to fucking trash the car. They were going to break into the house. They were going to do something. That kind of shit I'm not like. So the fact that it happened, I mean, if you're getting up and you're pacing around your house, or if you're getting paranoia or anxiety about leaving your house, it could be because somebody's got their eye on something. Look at gone with vanished without a trace. Abandonment. See, it's like as soon as you abandon something, as soon as you not abandon it, but you know, I would abandon my house for the day if I was going to Toronto, right? As soon as you abandon it, it was going to be gone and vanished. Okay. So I don't know if maybe you have a boat that's at a dock or something, and there's been people stealing boats or stealing cars, even catalytic converters. Watch out, there could be thieves in your neighborhood stealing car parts, and you keep having this initiative, you know, your intuition tell you to buy one of those carports or something, or to buy something that covers your car, but you're not, and then your car gets stolen. Like, I lived with this guy that drove this old, really old classic car around, and he had it. We lived on a very, very quiet town in Calgary. Okay. It was just outside of the city, but it was a very small little town, and he had it out for one night. And one of his neighbors saw somebody pull up with a truck bed and one of those dollies and go to put it under his car almost instantly. And obviously, like, I mean, again, it's a really neighborhood watch there. Like, people really watched people's doors, and, you know, they had these like little front lawns, and people everywhere had cameras, you know, because obviously they were victim to a lot of thieves. Okay. Oh, look at, okay. So these cards were trying to talk to me and they just flipped. I don't know if you saw that, but they just flipped out of the deck. So I'm going to read them anyways. So he had to board up his car all the time, and, you know, one set of eyes on it, and that car was going to be gone. Okay, so with this, will the situation ever change? We're getting betrayal with stasis and exhaustion. Okay, with contracts, black magic, and then pride. And the thing is that if you sit in your pride and don't listen to spirit, then you will get stolen from. Right? If you don't listen to your intuition that's telling you to lock your shed door where you just put your brand new motorcycle, but you live in a safe neighborhood, so you should be fine. Doesn't mean that little fucking nosy ass neighbor across the street didn't see you pull in with that new little crotch rocket, goes in after midnight and takes it because he's too envious of you. Okay, trust me, you could live in the safest neighborhood possible. It doesn't mean that fucking Joe Schmo across the street isn't a fucking jealous little bitch and likes to steal everybody's toys because his wife doesn't let him buy them. Right? Some shit like that. Like, honestly, it's really sad because, you know, when I was having problems with my locks here, one of the contractors, he was like, honestly, he's like, you should be pretty safe here. He's like, it's a really quiet street. And I looked at him and I was like, you're so cute. Like, look at you being cute, thinking that a safe neighborhood is in this town. honestly, thank you, but I want my doorknob fixed. Thank you. Been there. Feel a whole lot better here, but I'm still not walking around with my doors unlocked, okay? So, like, some people, again, it's just like their countryside naiveism, right? Where they think they can still leave their doors unlocked, right? And they think that they can just leave everything wide open because nobody ever comes around here. But that's the thing, is always remember there are weird, creepy nomads walking around. Fucking, what do you call those people? Transients, okay, that roam around, that steal shit. Okay, you might have a good-looking scooter parked beside your front door, and you're like, it's fine. It's never going to be stolen. My car's right there unlocked. Motherfucker, lock your doors, okay? Lock that scooter up. Put it away. Or just be prepared possibly to buy another one. Like, I'm not exactly feeling like this is the worst home invasion ever or something like that, but I definitely feel like if you ride a bike or if you chain something up, you know, just be smart about it, all right? Spirit's got your back. Clearly don't want to see you buy another one, because that's the thing. It's not like you can't buy another one, but it's such a waste of money. All right? When things break, I get so bummed because then I'm like, I gotta waste my money and buy this. Oh, thank gosh. I didn't have a plug for my bath, so I've just been using a sock, just jamming it down the drain and having a bath. So, because I'm like, the contractor's like, well, just go and get a plug, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm not paying for shit. I'm not buying a fucking plug. Fuck you. But I go to the dollar store. Tell me how there wasn't a shower plug for $1.25. So I was like, okay, I'll spend $1.25, but that's it. And it's fine. It works fine. But I'm like, if you make me spend $1 goddamn on this fucking apartment that I don't want to, there's going to be hell to pay. But it's okay. Everything is working out. So don't worry about my stress over here, people. I'm fine. That's what I've taught myself to say now after all this time. Anyways, I'm going to peace out. Wow. I never think I go over an hour, and it's always over an hour. I don't know where the time goes. My mouth hurts, though, so I've talked a lot today. My jaw. Wow. So we're going to go. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for being here and giving me your mad love energy. So we did 3 readings tonight. I hope they resonate. I did 4 little readings today. And I'll be back with hopefully some pre-records. No. Oh, I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. Probably tomorrow night, so check that out. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you, Danny, for your mad moderator skills. Everybody new, thank you. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night. I send you all good new moon vibrations, and I hope you send me the same. All right. Peace out, everybody.